welcome back to BlaisDiamonds. I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a long time. Well, not a long time, but it's been a little bit since I've filmed a video, and I'm going to get into all of that in this video today. I thought we could do a WIP Chat and kind of catch up on what's been going on. If you guys have seen my Instagram post, then you know what's already kind of going on. So we're just gonna, kind of talk some more about it and just kind of work on this cute little special project that I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna do this cute little butterfly. It's a little kind of a hanging sign. I have the chain for it right here, so you just kind of attach it to this on each side, and then it's a little hanging sign, kind of a sort of sun catcher, but it's got a lot of like special diamonds in it and everything. I have the colors for it all right here. Let me show you backwards so you can see them. I'm sorry that there is a glare. I always say that, but so they're all crystals, of course, and then we've got some of the bigger, kind of cool looking diamonds, some special shaped ones, and then these bigger ones. So it should be a lot of fun. I like doing little special projects like this. I've really been into it lately. I just recently did this journal, just a journal, but I'm turning this one into my like logbook thing for my finishes and stuff. So I just haven't transferred all of that stuff over to this yet, but I'm working on it. And then I also started working on this box. So there's stuff in it, so I'm gonna try not to slosh everything around, but I finished the top and this side as well as this side, but I'm not quite finished yet because I still have that side and then this side to do as well. So I was gonna work on that, but then I figured like it might be kind of hard for me to hold it and work on it and everything. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kit this up really quick. I think I'm just gonna kit it up into Ziploc bags just because I'm kind of running out of storage. I don't really find the need to put this kind of project into storage containers because I'm probably just going to finish it in one day, to be quite honest. So I'm just going to kit up into Ziploc bags, and I figured why not, do, I guess this technically would be a kit up in chat type of thing, but I figured, we'll work on it if we get it kitted up soon enough. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down now. But yeah, so I'm going to do all that, but I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff that I have here that you may not have seen before. First thing, I'm gonna take this stuff off so you guys can see it better. I have this adorable mat here. It's called a mat, and I actually got this from J&S Makes Stuff. I think that's their name on Instagram. I'm probably butchering that, but if not, all the links will be down below for their shop, for their Instagram, and for Jonathan's YouTube channel. I love Jonathan. He's so funny and he's just so cute. I love watching him and his videos. Like, it's amazing, and I'm so glad I was able to support. And honestly, I love this thing. Like, I don't know what I would have done without it. A lot of these special little projects like this, I mean, not this one specifically because I think it'll be see-through. Yeah, okay. But like my box, for instance, or the journal, like, it was nice to put it on here and it didn't slide around on my light board, because this stuff kind of does slide around a little bit, but when you put it on this mat, it doesn't slide around, and it's amazing with the tray, all the stuff. Like, my pen doesn't roll all over the place. It's amazing. So if you guys haven't checked out their shop, I will definitely link it below. And it's amazing. And I know that they are, it's Jonathan and Sara. They have their shop together. I believe they're coming out with new designs very soon. So just keep an eye out, but amazing. I love it so much. And then to talk about other stuff that I'm using, so I'm using this pen here. It's like this white and blue marble kind of effect pen that I got from OGK, Diamond Painting Pens and Stuff on Facebook. I will link that Facebook group down below. I love Miss Karen over there. She's amazing. Oh, I have the 4-placer from Diamond Art Club, and then just the regular single placer that usually comes with most pens. I have this little thing here that I keep, like, I have like different tips in here, and then my wax. So I have just a thing of pink wax, which is probably mainly what I'm going to use for my special project, just so I can, you know, I don't know. But then I also have this stuff here, which is the hard and sticky wax from Miranda's Crafty Corner. This is in the scent Mountain Rain. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish that I lived in an area where I could walk outside after it rained and it'll smell like this, because it's just that good. So I have that stuff to use. And then for the tray, well, this little thing, this is actually a trash minder from Bijou Bliss Designs on Etsy. And it is a cover minder. I'm assuming, I haven't tried it out yet with a canvas, but you can probably stick this underneath. And then, yeah, because the magnet's really strong, so you can just use that as your cover minder. And then I do have trash drills in here from other projects, but it's just so cute. It's a little mini tray, like version of the tray with the little magnetic stopper. It's adorable. So that's what I'll be using for trash drills. And then I have the, oh my gosh, I can't remember the size of this tray. It's not the mini, but it's not this size either. Like, this one's the narrow. Maybe it is the mini. I can't remember, but I'll pop it up on the screen and I'll link down below, or I'll not link, but I'll put down below exactly what it is, because I can't remember right now, and my phone is, of course, filming. So, but yeah, I had this, I picked out the colors, so I picked the pearl white with the silk lime, because I figured it would go really good together, and it does. I love it so much. So that'll be the tray that I use. And is that everything? I think that's everything. I have the Ziploc bag that I kept the diamonds in. I labeled it Butterfly. I'm going to use that for the bags when I'm done, like kind of keep all the trash contained in one spot. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but if you guys see something moving, it is my cat. She's like crawling around in my closet. I don't know if you might catch her like walking by over here on the side, but if not, then just ignore what I said. But yeah, all right, so now I need to get some Ziploc bags out, which is in here somewhere. There we go. I have this like giant Ziploc bag thing here full of the bags that come from Diamond Art Club and some other places. I only keep the ones that are kind of like the ones from Diamond Art Club, the ones that are thicker, because it's just, they're so much easier to use. So I'm gonna get out a couple bundles of those and we'll get started with kitting this up. So yeah, so how have you guys been doing? I have had a very interesting couple of weeks, I would say. It's been now. Oh, I forgot. I should put labels, or I should get labels, just so I can mark the numbers on them. So I'll just use these little tiny labels that I have here randomly. Okay, so let me, by the way, these little scissors that I have here, the heck is on it? I actually got these from the Daiso, which is like this little Japanese dollar store type of place. It's so fun. I love going in there. But they're just these little scissors that you can put a cover on so you don't hurt yourself, obviously. And I like these scissors because, let me show you guys an example really quick. I know I'm getting off topic here. I was going to start chatting, but I have these little scissors. Hold on. I have these little scissors, but if you guys can see these like finger holes, when you're someone like me who is a little chunkier and who has fat fingers, this doesn't work for me. Like my thumb constantly gets stuck in here. Like I'll just, you know, like if any of you guys have recommendations or know of a place that sells scissors like this size, but that has bigger finger holes so my fat fingers don't get stuck, that would be great. Please let me know. So because of that reason, that's why I like these, because there's no finger holes. I just have to hold it like this on the outside. So all right, I think I'm done showing you guys the stuff that I use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these apart. But yeah, so like I said, how have you guys been? I of course am genuinely curious. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Let's see. It's been a couple of weeks, like I said, and it's been interesting. We had, or I shouldn't say we. I had some stuff happen with my accounts. So a lot of my stuff got hacked. Luckily my YouTube didn't get touched, which was surprising. But my Instagram was messed with, my Facebook account was messed with, and even a bank account was affected as well. So I'm not gonna like go into too much detail about that, just because it's not just me involved. It's a couple other family members who are involved, so I'm not going to go into detail about that part of it, but some financial situations stuff happened as well, and it was emotionally exhausting to deal with, because like I said, it was more like revolved around my family member's account, and I was just not in the right headspace for a long time. And on my Facebook, I was removed from a few groups. A few of the people that I started talking to were blocked. I had, my Instagram was, I don't know, it's like they logged in and then changed my password or something, and then it got changed back because one day I was able to get into it again. I have no idea what happened with that. But yeah, so I've been dealing with that for the past couple of weeks, and I've just been kind of laying low because I just did not want to deal. I really did not want to deal. It's like I was doing something that I really enjoyed doing. I was finding my love for the diamond painting community and with the Instagram, and I started my YouTube channel, of course. This would be my third video. Yeah, this is my third video that I would be posting, and all of a sudden this stuff just gets taken from me, and just all this. So I was going through a lot emotionally. I'm gonna move this to the side for a little bit so I can have the room for this. So yeah, it was a lot, and I guess wasn't mentally prepared for this to happen. I know it happens to a lot of creators, which is really sad to say. But you know, you gotta pick up yourself by your bootstraps. Is that what they say? If that's even a saying anymore. And move on. And I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do. I hope I should really label these first. So we have 5, 6. So we have 7, 8. Is there another number, or is it all letters now? Okay, so we just go to number 8. 7 and 8. And then we do letters. So we have A, E, C, and D, E, and F. Okay, I wanted to get that part out of the way too, because I'm one of those people that can't talk and write at the same time, because I will literally start writing what I'm saying. Let me know if any of you guys have that issue as well, but I feel like that's just a me thing. I don't know. So yeah. let me start with number 1, obviously. Put this label on. And there we go. Okay. And of course I dropped my scissors on the floor. What else is new? This wouldn't be a video. Oh, without me dropping something. Okay. So, but anyway, I finally have all that stuff figured out now, and my Instagram is back. I think everybody that got blocked or removed is back now. I was able to get all that figured out. So if any of you guys thought that I just ghosted, vanished, just decided to stop talking to you or anything, please don't think that. I just was dealing with a lot, and the way that my personal, okay, get out of there, please. The way that my personal mental health goes sometimes is I go into full denial, anxiety mode, and I'll just like disappear for a little bit, because that's how my brain works. I don't know. That's just how my brain decides to work sometimes. So anyway, but other than that, the past couple weeks has been, you know, pretty decent. Not much has been going on. I decided to pick a different new doctor. I don't know why I do this to myself. I open these and then I don't have the Ziploc bag open and ready. So let's get it together here, Tori. Alright, I decided to pick a new doctor. I've been dealing with, let's see, how many months has it been? Oh, well, at least within for sure the past year, I've been through 5 doctors. And the reason for that is because a lot of these doctors nowadays, at least from so I'm with Kaiser Permanente. Okay, let me preface it with that. I don't know if it happens with all organizations, so I can't speak off of that experience, but with at least the health facility that my insurance is through, and my husband's insurance, because his insurance is through work, so I'm on that with him. So it's Kaiser Permanente that they offer, and I don't know if it's, see, I just did it again. I don't know if it's a Kaiser thing or a healthcare system thing that just is happening nowadays. These doctors don't seem to care about us anymore as patients. I feel like we're just a bunch of numbers to them, and they want us in and out of there as fast as possible. And I have felt that way with every doctor that I have picked, including this new one that I just saw last week. Yeah, last week. Oh my gosh, I need to it's just gonna be one of those days, I guess. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna be switching doctors again, just because this doctor didn't even discuss anything that was in my chart from previous doctors. Just kind of pushed me off with some of the stuff I was saying that I felt. Look, I'm doing it first. Yeah, he just kind of like brushed me off on a lot of what I was saying that I felt was wrong. I have lately been just so tired. Like, I'm constantly tired. I'm constantly, you know, have no energy, anything like that. So I told this new doctor about it, and he was like, oh, okay, well, let's you know, check your blood work. And you know, there were, excuse me, sorry, there were a few blood tests that hadn't been done for about a year. So he wanted to, you know, recheck some of the things. It was just a short-lived thing because I forgot again. Okay, I'm gonna stop interrupting myself with that. Okay, so he wanted to recheck all that stuff. Okay, great. Then he went in and looked and saw that I've been diagnosed with sleep apnea. So I have a breathing machine that I'm supposed to wear at night. Well, you know, I will say I'm a little bit of a rebel and I have not used it. I haven't been using it because I'm having issues with my mask situation. So I am the kind of person that cannot really have anything on my face while I'm sleeping. It's impossible for me to even get remotely a decent amount of sleep with this thing on my face. I had tried using the full face mask. That was the original mask that I got. Hated it. Like, that was awful. Sorry if the camera keeps shaking. I'm trying not to kick the table, but so yeah, that was awful. So I had bought, ooh, don't fall. I bought a different mask at CVS, because CVS, well, a couple of the CVS's around my area actually sold CPAP supplies, including masks and different straps and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, well, let me look here and see if they have other options. So I found one that I thought would be really nice, because it's gonna sound weird, but the like actual hose part for where the air comes out was like on the top of my head instead of in front of my face. And I thought, like, oh, that's perfect. You know, the hose is not gonna get in my way when I'm trying to roll over and sleep. And it worked really well for the first couple of nights. I slept with it on all night, and I was, you know, I was good. I'm gonna start coughing. Let me take a drink. So, but then all of a sudden it wasn't working for me anymore, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I stopped using it again. And being broke, I'm not gonna go and buy a different mask again, because I mean, this mask that I bought at CVS total, because you had to buy the actual face part and then you had to buy the headgear to go with it. It wasn't like all together in one. So it was like $100 for this mask. And I didn't want to spend another $100 on a different mask, you know, when I was afraid that it was going to be the same situation. It was going to be great for the first couple of days, and then I was going to hate it. Well, so now, of course, my doctor that I saw last week says to me, oh, well, you need to contact your sleep clinic provider and talk to them about my tiredness, because he's basing it off of the fact that I'm not using my mask, right? When in reality, I was sleeping better without my mask on, because it wasn't getting in my way. I'm sorry, there's like a gnat flying around. If you happen to see it, I'm very sorry. So yeah, that was my response that I got from my doctor. Oh, well, you're just tired because of this. Well, you didn't even like go through like history with me or anything, considering that this was the first time I'd seen him or anything. So, oh, I need more bags. How many do I need? 3. Okay. So, and if you guys are wondering, I kind of like group the baggies in groups of 10, and then I put them in a bag like this. So I know that when I grab this, I know there's 11 of them. So that's just what I do. I don't know what you guys do, but that's what I do. So anyway, but I mean, he didn't, so he went through, because I had started talking about the sleep apnea, he went and canceled a bunch of the blood work that he was going to do. He kept some, of course, like some of the vitamin tests and stuff that I hadn't had done for a while, but he canceled a lot of it, and that doesn't make any sense to me. I guess maybe that's just me, I don't know, but yeah, so I still had some blood work done, and come to find out, I am extremely low on my iron. I'm almost to the point of having severe anemia. What else? I know you know, certain vitamins have like a letter and a number, so you have vitamin D3, vitamin B12. I don't know the exact number of this one. I want to say it's vitamin B9, but it's folate, like folic acid. I'm extremely low in that, which I've always been low in that though. I know I'm wanting to throw the trash over here when it's over here, so if you see me doing this all the time, I don't know. And then I'm also low in vitamin D, extremely low in vitamin D. Almost to the point where I have, oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. I'll pop it up on the screen, supposedly, of what it's called, but I'm like a couple points away from having that, which is basically, in, you know, us normal people terms, my bones are deteriorating. Kind of like, I think that's the right term. But yeah, I basically am having bone issues, and if I don't start taking vitamin D, then my bones can start randomly breaking. I could start walking differently, which does explain a lot. Anytime if I have my arms bent like this, or any further up or whatever, and then I go to stand up and I straighten my arm out, it sounds like I break my elbows every time. And I've never understood why, but I think that might be why now. And to be honest, I don't remember ever having a vitamin D check, at least not for a long time. So I think that might explain a little bit of that. But before I continue on, I am done kitting up into the bags. I don't have a bag holder, so they're literally just gonna sit here on my table like a, you know, messy person. I need to load up my pen, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use some of the hard and sticky wax for this to see how it goes. I'm basically just scraping this in the pen like that. Now, I will say, I don't know if it's just me or if it's the way that I'm loading it, but this stuff is so sticky that a lot of times it will not let go of my drills. And I don't know if that's just a me issue or if it's the wax issue. So, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of that, and if that's an issue for you guys. I know she has other kinds of wax. I believe it's just regular wax. I may have to try that, but I usually will load this up and then I will take my pink wax and I will put this kind of over top of it to kind of dull down some of the extra stickiness, and just kind of do that. So, and I do still have some putty in here. I think it might be this one, but this is from Painting Sparkles over on Etsy. It's the chocolate eggs. I have the little sample size one. I believe that's what's in here right now, but I have 4 different things of wax, or 4 different things of putty from her, and I love it so far. It's amazing. This one is probably the best smelling in my opinion. When it comes to like like what I like, if that makes sense. It's not, it's pungent, but I do think that there's other ones that are more pungent, but I really like that smell. So yeah, hopefully that's that, and I'm gonna just peel the plastic off of this and we'll get started. So anyway, yeah, so I'm dealing with that. That's, you know, a lot of why I think I'm so tired all the time. Oh my gosh, are you gonna be one of those that I have to use my tweezers? So, but yeah, just because of the way that I felt like he didn't seem to want to help me. He just kind of like pushed everything off on the fact that, like, oh well, you have this, so you just need to talk to them about it. And I was like, all right, well, thanks for, you know, nothing, kind of. So I'm probably going to be looking for a different doctor again. I think I'm just going to turn this on 1 because I don't want to blind you guys. Oh, and I also don't want to blind myself either. So I don't know what I want to start with. I think we should start with number 3. So I'm just gonna dump those in my tray. Alright. So, yep, I've got that to kind of deal with. Hoping you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe I should like move myself up a little bit. So, let's see what else. I should have wrote down like a list of stuff I wanted to talk about, but let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday. I'm not sure if this is gonna go up today or tomorrow on Thursday, but I guess we'll find out. Depends on how quickly I can get it edited and stuff, but I want to start coming up with some kind of schedule to film and upload so that way I can, you know, keep on track with everything and, you know, not let the mental health get to me and say, you know, well, you have nothing interesting to say, so why are you gonna film today? That's what I say to myself all the time, mainly because I feel like every other diamond painting YouTube channel out there, I mean, we all kind of talk about the same things when it comes to, you know, shop hauls and unboxings, you know, that kind of thing. So it's hard for me to be like, well, let me just do this unboxing too, even though somebody else has already done it, you know. But I'm trying to work past that. I'm also, you know, trying to get inspiration from other YouTube channels on things to film. I definitely, you know, I want to do more small shop hauls, of course, but for someone like me, you know, money is tight. Money is a problem. So, well, I shouldn't say it's a problem, but it's not secure enough for me to just go and buy things all the time, even though I technically still do anyway. I know that's like horrible, and that is my personal problem. But, you know, I will do hauls and reviews and all that kind of stuff when I have the opportunity to do so. But, you know, times are tough, and, you know, I don't know. So, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, there is an exciting event coming up in the next couple of weeks from May 1st through May 31st. Well, actually, there's a couple events that I'm going to be participating in for next month. So the first one, which I am totally, I'm totally for it. I love the idea behind it and the message behind it. It's being run by Diamonds and Dragonflies here on YouTube, and she's also on Facebook and Instagram. I will link all of the things down below for her. She is doing an event for next month called Just Breathe 2024, and it is completely centered around mental health awareness, which I'm all for that, because I also diamond paint because of my mental health issues. It really helps with my mental health and it really just helps me a lot, no matter what. And I have a lot to thank for, well, that's not proper English. What am I trying to say? I owe a lot of my, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I owe my gratitude to diamond painting for helping me. I don't know. You guys can figure out what I'm trying to say on your own, because I don't even know. But, you know, I think that this event idea is just great. So I'm going to link the Facebook group down below for the event, along with Heather's information as well, all of her links, so you can check it out, decide if you want to join or not. I know I will be, of course. There's some lists of companies, like specific kits from companies that will qualify for the event, and you get extra entries into the grand prize if you do a kit from the list, or you can do your own thing. She has, you know, requirements and stuff listed on her group, but yeah, so I'm going to be participating in that, and I love the idea. There's so many sponsors in that event, and it's just amazing. And I know that, I believe her name is Shell from Black Dahlia. I think that's who runs that company. That's where I got this really cute cover minder from. I think this was called Lunar Cat, and it's just, you know, this really adorable cover minder. I got that from her Etsy shop, but she is helping Miss Heather run the event, which I think is awesome. So of course Black Dahlia is one of the sponsors. And then there's a whole list of a bunch of other ones, one of them being Fallen Gems, which is, I mean, that's a company right there that just advocates for mental health anyway. So I reached out to Crimson over there, she's the owner, and told her about the event, and I said, you know, hey, this seems like an event that you would really be interested in sponsoring if you want, you know, check it out. And then I see a post in the Facebook group that they are sponsoring, and she wrote me back saying that she was donating some gift cards for giveaways, and I thought, or for prizes, I mean. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, like, yay. So I'm looking into purchasing from them for the event, but then at the same time, I don't know if it would arrive in time, because the event's only a couple weeks away, and shipping does take a little bit with, you know, smaller businesses. So I'm not sure yet. The ones that the one kit that I have from them that I got recently is too small. It has to be a 40 by 40 at the minimum, and I have a 30 by 30, unfortunately. So wish I would have got the bigger one at the time, but you know, I could not see into the future. Oh my gosh, did I just continue on putting all of these on A? Yes, I did. Yay me. Oh, no, that one was okay, but whatever. Okay, let's just slide these over. So that's like the number one event that I'm gonna make sure I participate in no matter what. And then the other one I really want to do as well, because it's a big fandom of mine. I've loved it ever since I was a kid, and it's the Wizarding World DP along. Oh my gosh, I really need to look up the information about this. But I will link down below and pop it up on the screen on who is hosting that event, and then I'll link it down below as well, so you guys can just click and go straight to that page. Hold on, I'm gonna start coughing again. So, but yeah, it's basically, there's, you know, of course there's a whole list of requirements for that as well, but it's anything Harry Potter related, and it runs from May 2nd, which is the day of the Battle of Hogwarts. It goes from May 2nd to May 31st. And it just has to be a licensed kit that has to do with Harry Potter in some way. And I have 2 kits in my collection, or in my stash, that are Harry Potter related, so I can do either one of those. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, okay. I was like, nope, that's not gonna let go of my drill. So I want to do that one as well. And I think those are the only 2 events that I'm gonna do. I don't want to, you know, go crazy with events and then get sidetracked with other things like I did with this one. So there was an event I started doing in the beginning of April, and it was from Ditsy's Diamond Den. She's doing the Diamonds in the Rough event for 2024. I originally started out doing that event, and then all of this stuff started happening in the beginning of that, and I kind of just gave up with it. I put the kit that I was doing for that event, I kind of put it away. Well, it's hanging up on my door to my bathroom. I just kind of put that one aside, and pretty much ever since then I have been working on these small projects like this, because I've just, like I said, have kind of dissociated from doing bigger kits, because I was doing all of those, posting them on Instagram, all this kind of stuff, and I just kind of wanted nothing to do with it, really. Oh, we gotta, there we go. So, yeah, I want to start back up doing these events, and I think that this mental health one, for sure, is the perfect jump start for that, for me anyway. And I'm really looking forward to it. Plus, I absolutely love Heather and her channel and just everything about her. She's so fun to watch. Like, she's the kind of person that I can put on in the background of, you know, cleaning, diamond painting, anything. And I can just listen to her, and it's kind of like when you watch your favorite show over and over and you just put it on for background noise. Well, that's Heather's channel for me. I feel that way with her content. And then somebody new recently that I felt that way with is Jonathan over at Jonathan's Diamond Paintings and Stuff. I can just listen to him in the background as well. He's just amazing, and I love his WIP chats, especially because I can just, again, just sit and chill, whether I'm working on a diamond painting or not, or if I've listened to both of their WIP chats while I was reading a book, or, you know, eating lunch even. I'll just put it on and I'll sit there and I'll eat lunch and I'll just listen. So, of course, both of their channels will be linked because I love both of them. I don't love either one of them more than the other. They're both loved equally. So don't have to worry about that there. But let's see. Oh, was that it for number 3? Okay, that was it for number 3. So we can move right along. Sorry, I thought I was hearing things, but I guess I'm wrong. I think that was like the main things I wanted to discuss, at least in this WIP Chat. I wanted to go into more detail, like about my personal mental health, you know, stuff that I personally go through, but I think I want to save that for like, I'm toying around with this idea. I don't like stealing ideas from other creators, but I guess if I give credit to where it's due, then I guess it's okay, right? I don't know. I'll have to discuss it with her if she's okay with me doing this as well. But Heather, again, over at Diamonds and Dragonflies, she does a weekly mental health check-in video where she just talks about mental health stuff in general. She talks about, you know, how she's doing, talks about her mental health, and just kind of gets stuff off of her chest, I guess. Kind of treats it as a therapy session in a sense. And I thought about doing that myself. I think it would actually be really nice because I'm currently not in therapy, but I am more and more leaning towards the fact that I need to start going to therapy because I deal with a lot mentally, and you know, you just sometimes you have to suck it up and realize that you can't get through things on your own, and you can't get through things even with family there to help you or any of that kind of stuff, that you just need an extra person that's not related, that's not involved in anything, to listen. And I think that doing, you know, just sit down and chat once a week might actually help with that until I can figure out therapy options for myself. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. That way we can just sit down and chat about how we are doing mentally each week, and you guys can share with me in the comments as long as you're comfortable, of course. And we can just talk to each other. I think that would be a lot of fun and really helpful for a lot of people even. And it'll, you know, kind of give us all an opportunity to, you know, talk to each other, meet each other, and, you know, just be there for each other, because that's one of the things I love about certain communities that you can build on your channel. It's just building that communication level, like, hey, you know, I'm having a really hard time, are you available to chat, you know, because I could really use an ear or a shoulder to cry on or anything, and I'm always the kind of person that likes to do that for others. I'm always the one that people like to vent to, just because, I guess it's because I'm technically a really good listener, and I try not to judge people. You know, sometimes it's difficult. Ooh, don't get stuck. Okay. It's difficult, especially, like, I'm the kind of person where when I'm listening to somebody vent, I'm not going to sit there and tell them, like, oh, you're wrong for doing this, or you're wrong for doing that, blah, blah, blah. That's not, in my opinion, what somebody calls, or anything like that. Calls, talks in person, whatever. I'm not the kind of person to do that to somebody when they're just venting. Like, if they're asking me for advice, or if they're asking me what I think, then yeah, I will do that. But if somebody's just venting, I'm just gonna sit and listen and, you know, be like, you know, yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from. Like, you know, just kind of talk like that. But I'm not gonna be like, well, you shouldn't have done that because, you know, the reason they're like this is because you did that. Like, they're not asking for my opinion, they just want to vent. So, to me, I'm literally just grabbing random bags, by the way. I'm not going in any color order. But, you know, that's what I view venting as. And sometimes I would like that for me. I know there's a lot of people that I try to vent, well, not a lot of people, but when I try to vent, I notice that the people that I am venting to, most of them just want to tell me like, well, you shouldn't have done that. Like, you know, you were kind of in the wrong for doing this, or you were in the wrong for doing that. And I'm just like, okay, but I'm not asking for that. I just need to talk about it. I need to get it off my chest. Like, I didn't ask for opinions. I just needed to talk, right? And I don't know, am I wrong for that? Like, you guys have to let me know what you think, because personally, I feel like it's like I'm venting. I'm not, I don't even know. I'm just, that's just how my brain, I guess, works. But anyway, I'm not sure how long we're at right now, but I think maybe I'm gonna start wrapping this up for right now, at least. And then I think I'm gonna film another video tomorrow to upload for Friday. I just gotta figure out exactly what I want to film. What the heck is under the table? Oh, my cat is under the table, and she was like sniffing my foot, and that was odd. It felt really weird. Anyway, so let's see, what was I gonna say? I guess that was it for now. My next WIP Chat that I do, I'm gonna make sure I make notes so I actually have more things to say rather than me just sitting here saying but yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope that you guys can forgive me for just kind of disappearing for a while with no explanation. But I am back, and I hope to continue to grow my audience here on YouTube. I do have, you know, quite a few followers on my Instagram account, but would love to grow, you know, my channel here. So if you liked this video, I would love for you guys to give me a thumbs up. It does help, of course, get my videos noticed by others, and that would be amazing. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Of course, it's free to do so. You guys can join in on my little Blaise family, or BlaisDiamonds family, excuse me, can I talk? And there will be a link down below for my Facebook group and my Instagram. I just recently started my Facebook group. I think I have about 12 or 13 members at this point from my Facebook group, which I think is awesome. I have 12 as well. Last time I checked, 12 subscribers. So thank you to the 12 of you. I really appreciate you. There will be, of course, a link down below for Buy Me a Coffee if you guys would like to make a small donation to my channel so I can create some more content and some better content for you guys. That would be awesome. I am currently wanting to save up some money so I can buy a kit from Art and Soul. I really want to try out their diamond paintings. They have a bunch that are just so adorable. So I would really like to purchase one of those eventually. And yeah, so if you guys do that, it's totally not, of course, expected, but if you do, I greatly appreciate you. And yeah, so I think that's about it. That's all I've got. So again, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys, of course, in my next video. Bye.